All right. Good morning. Yes, I'm ready. So 10 seconds. I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. But yes, I'm ready. All right. Habari gani. Happy Kwanzaa. Today's first principle is umoja, which means unity, to strive for and maintain unity in our community, our nation, and our race. Happy Kwanzaa. And so my name is Ayanna Crawford. I am the co-founder of the Kwanzaa Collective. We have had the awesome pleasure for the last 5 years collectively going around Western Mass and making sure that Kwanzaa is celebrated and that our communities are learning about Kwanzaa. And so I want to give a big shout out to the entire team of the Kwanzaa Collective on their work and their effort. And so we've been in Holyoke, as most of you know, in Chicopee and Springfield, Amherst, Greenfield, and we are looking to bring more cities and towns into the fold of, at the very least, learning about Kwanzaa, celebrating it in their towns, and recognizing the contributions that Kwanzaa has for the African American community. So I thank all of those cities and towns, personally, professionally, for their effort in terms of bringing Kwanzaa to their cities. So thank you. And so at this time, we like to proclaim Kwanzaa Week with our mayor, Mayor Dominic Sarno. Please welcome.
Thank you, Ayanna, and let's give Ayanna a big round of applause. She has done a tremendous job with the Kwanzaa celebration for many, many years here in the city of Springfield. And as she indicated, she has expanded the horizon through Western Massachusetts. And also a round of applause because soon she will be a school committee member on her. It's great to see my friend Bishop Swan is here. Talbert, good to see you. Direct from Soccer City, Ludlow, USA, Senator Jake Oliveira. Jake, thank you for being here. I want to give a shout out to my office staff, too. Jay Krause, who's new to my office, done a great job. Chanel Ford, who used to be with me, she's here representing Helen Carlton Harris from the Health and Human Services. And Molly Shea, they were all working together with Ayanna to do this Kwanzaa celebration. And Ayanna was very gracious. She said, Mayor, she said, if you want to do it on Monday, we'll do it on Monday. I said, no. We've always done traditionally the first day on the 26th, and we're going to continue to do that way. The first time I found out about Kwanzaa, and some of the people that are wise in years of wisdom are a little bit older, as I am, was Heritage Corner, Naomi White. She used to do the show on channel 40 back in the 70s, and she did the Kwanzaa show at that point in time, and that started to broaden people's horizon. But really, Ayanna has taken it to the next level here, and it's great to have the young people here. I love to see the drummers here too. Let's give them a big round of applause. Here's a little tidbit. Now, fast fact. Who was one of the little children in Naomi White's Heritage Corner? Dun 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 dun. Ayanna Crawford. How do you like that? How do you like that? And the principles that Kwanzaa honors are good across the board to everyone, no matter what creed, color, and background. So let me do the official proclamation, then I'll sit down and we'll be congratulating our awardees today very shortly too. And I'm sure you want to hear for the entertainment. Ayanna, why don't you come on up here, please? City of Springfield, Massachusetts, Mayor Dominic Sarno, home of the Basketball Hall of Fame. Whereas Kwanzaa, created and established in 1966 by Dr. Moana Karenga, celebrates family, community, culture. Kwanzaa is a 7-day celebration observed on December 26th, which is today, through January 1st, which is New Year's. And again, I hope you had a great holiday season and a joyous New Year. Reflecting on 7 principles known as unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, 5 is purpose, 6 is creativity, and 7 is faith. A little prayer never hurt any one of us. And whereas this celebration provides an opportunity for people of African heritage, regardless of their religious background or faith, to build upon the 5 fundamental activities of continental African first fruit celebrations in gathering, reverence, commemoration, recommitment, and celebration. And whereas the principles and symbols and ceremonies that are part of Kwanzaa demonstrate the value and beauty of working together as one for the good of the entire community. And speaking of that, we're here joined by my Chief Diversity Inclusion Officer, Judy. You snuck in there, Judy Crowell. Judy can sing too. A reverence and a celebration of family, our familia, community, and culture. And whereas the city of Springfield is proud to join with the Kwanzaa Collective to celebrate this special time of great rejoicing that African Americans and members of the Black community share with family, friends, and gather with community. Therefore, I, Dominic J. Sarno, Mayor of the city of Springfield, do hereby proclaim December 26th through January 1st, 2026, Kwanzaa Week in the city of Springfield. I urge all our citizens to join with me in celebrating the principles of Kwanzaa in the great city of Springfield. And I handwrote here, good health and God bless, and a P.S. Ayanna, thank you for keeping the legacy and tradition alive and well. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Mayor. We appreciate you and your steadfast and always making a commitment to cultural diversity here in the city of Springfield. So thank you so very, very much. And so let's give our mayor another well-deserved round of applause. And so we'd like to have some of our local elected officials come up and share some remarks. We have Senator Jake Oliveira that's here today.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ayanna. You're going to be very familiar with this room very soon. Mayor, as a new member of the school committee, congratulations to you. I always love coming to this celebration to celebrate Kwanzaa the day after Christmas because the colors, the music, the love of family that Kwanzaa celebrates together is always something that's uplifting on the day after we celebrate as well. And I remembered this year to wear my yellow pants, which to add a little bit more color to the occasion today. But here in Massachusetts, we're very proud to make sure that we don't turn a blind eye to the patchwork of cultures that make up our great country. Here in Massachusetts, here in the city of Springfield, under the leadership of Mayor Sarno, members of the city council, members of the school committee, here in the city of Springfield, we always celebrate all the diversity that makes up this great city. And that's what Kwanzaa is all about. Celebration of African culture. And even though it's a newer holiday, only in the last few decades or so has this really become a celebration. Here in Western Massachusetts, the love of Kwanzaa and the celebratory nature of this holiday continues to spread well beyond the city of Springfield. I had the honor of celebrating last year in the city of Chicopee with Mayor View and their incredible Kwanzaa celebration. We're continuing to make sure that we celebrate the diversity that makes up the United States and what makes being a citizen of Massachusetts, a citizen of the United States, so wonderful to be part of. And this Kwanzaa celebration is uniquely special today because it's a very cold day. And when you're out there on the streets, I tried walking off a little bit of my Christmas celebration this morning. I made it to the street corner down the street from me and had to turn around. But the love and warmth that we all feel together, gathering to celebrate Kwanzaa, really fills my heart and makes me warm. So it's an honor to provide greetings on behalf of the Massachusetts Senate and the House of Representatives to celebrate this great holiday. And for the next 6+ days, we'll be celebrating Kwanzaa here in the city of Springfield. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Senator Jake Oliveira. And let's give him another well-deserved round of applause. So I see our bishop here in the audience, and always know that whenever we see the bishop, we need to recognize him. And so I want to ask that the bishop would come up and give a few remarks to us. He was our keynote speaker at our Kwanzaa 2 years ago, and always does a phenomenal job and really speaks to the heart of the principles and speaks to the heart of who we are as Black folks. So I want to bring up at this time Bishop Talbert Swan.
Thank you, Ayanna. First, want to honor and respect our mayor and to our elected officials of the city, and certainly to Ayanna, who has been a driving force behind the celebration of Kwanzaa in the city of Springfield for several decades. Before I knew her as Ayanna, I knew her as the Kwanzaa lady. Because she'd be the one teaching us all about Kwanzaa and lighting the candles and doing all of those things. And so this has been a staple and a primary focus of hers during this season, this cultural holiday and celebration of our history. And so thank you for your steadfast dedication to this. Ayanna recently was the third vice president of the NAACP. And based upon our rules, when you run for an elected office, you have to step aside. And if you're successful in that office, then you submit your resignation. So we're sad to see her go, but we're glad to see her elected to the Springfield School Committee. So as we celebrate Kwanzaa, I want you to really take note of the fact that we're here in this moment, during this paradigm, during this time in our history. I received a call while I was on the radio from the publisher of the Republican, and I'll be doing an interview with him when I leave here, talking about why diversity, equity, and inclusion has disappeared from the websites of businesses across the Pioneer Valley. And we know that many institutions are under pressure from this current administration to rebrand DEI, to do their best to squelch Black history and culture in order to stay in the good graces of an administration that has made it its signature point to try to rebrand America's history and erase Black history. So I want you to pay attention to the fact that the mayor still has opened the doors of City Hall, where many city halls across the nation won't be having celebrations like this. We'll be coming back here early next month for the MLK flag raising. There are many governmental entities that won't be having a celebration of MLK or of Kwanzaa. And so we're delighted at the fact that in Springfield, we're not trying to erase Black history, and we're continuing to lift it up. So as you go through this season, just remember the roots, remember the ancestors, remember those who sacrificed and went before us and laid the groundwork for us to be able to be here. Dr. Karanga and others who wanted to highlight what it means to be Black in America. W.E.B. Du Bois talked about the double consciousness and all of those things that we have to still consider during this time and during this age. So thank you, Kwanzaa. Thank you, Ayanna. Well, see, I told you she's the Kwanzaa lady. Thank you, Mayor Sarno, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much, Bishop, and thank you for those kind words. And so I do this work because I had a mother that instilled in me and taught me Kwanzaa. And she said, Please continue to keep Kwanzaa alive. Please continue to celebrate Kwanzaa. My mother passed in 2018, and it made sense to me to continue to push forward. And so this time is bittersweet always for me, but I'm encouraged to know that our city, our children, our families love Kwanzaa. And so I'm so honored to be thought of that I'm the Kwanzaa lady or the Kwanzaa queen or Mother Kwanzaa, as I've been coined so many times. I'm honored because I'm grateful that Dr. Malana Karinga had the gumption, had the wherewithal to think at 25 years old that we as Black folks that were put on slave ships in the transatlantic trade time, that we too ought to have a connection to Africa, that we too ought to have a celebration that celebrates us as Black people like any other culture. And so this is our moment. This is our time. And so those of you that are new to Kwanzaa, those of you that are still learning about Kwanzaa, it is your duty to learn. It is your duty and your honor to learn about Kwanzaa. And so with that being said, we're going to kick off our mini celebration that is a prelude to our big celebration tomorrow with our beautiful friends from Bamba Aki, Miss Brenda Lee and Saul, with their beautiful dancing, their infused Latin and African drumming. And so at this time, let us welcome, with a round of applause, with Bamba Aki, with Brenda Lee and Saul. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. And there we'll be back with one last piece so we can all get up and dance. So at this time, I would like to acknowledge some of our community leaders in our city. We have so many great people that do a lot of great work in our city. And there's so many unsung heroes in our city. And I'm sure a lot of you know them. A lot of them are you yourselves. And so we wanted to, and during Kwanzaa time, to recognize folks that are doing some great work in our city. And so we want to acknowledge some of those folks today with all of you today. And so at this time, we're going to recognize Frida Malone. You can clap for her. And as I get up her official bio, she's probably thinking to herself, what? I have an official bio? Yes. Yes, she does. You know why? Because I found some things on you. And so I wanted to take a time out and acknowledge her because she has been doing some phenomenal work in our city. And so those of you that know Frida know she's a behind the scenes gal, but I want you all to hear more of what she does on a daily basis. And so at this time, I'm going to read a little bit about Frida. So Frida has been involved in the NAACP. She created the Caregiver Symposium, which was central for the first time ever to create that in April of 2024. She's a self-care advocate. She advocated for importance of self-care, highlighting that those who sacrifice their time and prioritize their well-being. Resource connection. She collaborated with organizations like the Greater Springfield Senior Services to provide educational resources and support systems for local residents caring for children and elderly. She is the Freedom Fund Committee Chairwoman. Malone is responsible for the branch's primary fundraising and community engagement. She is also the secretary, the assistant secretary for the NAACP. She also created the voter empowerment for the NAACP. And in addition to that, she is a supervisor for her agency. And she also, for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. In May of 2025, she helped organize a GoFundMe fundraiser to support Ed Cohen, a beloved community photographer, demonstrating her commitment to supporting local individuals in need. And in addition to that, she has always been someone that has looked beyond the work and supported every individual in our community, and especially me. And I appreciate her for always lifting me up, for always having a good, kind word for me, and being someone that is a sister and a friend and someone that I can call upon. And I so appreciate your work, not only with the NAACP, but with your family, with this community, with your church family, and always having something good to do, always having something good to share, and always being someone that's thinking outside the box, but also importantly, is she's always behind the scenes. This is someone that's not looking for recognition. She's not looking to be seen, but we see her. And today I wanted you to know that the community sees you. We love you. And on today, you are being given the Kwanzaa Community Impact Award on today. So come on up. So we're going to give her a medal that says the Kwanzaa Community Impact Award to Frida Malone. And look at, she knew she was getting it. The red, the yellow.
I knew nothing about the yellow medal.
And so I'm going to have our senator read from the state.
I think Representative Ramos.
Oh, he's here. Oh, he must have just came in quick. Come on in quick. I was hoping, there it is. So this is from Representative Ramos.
All right. So, on behalf of both the Massachusetts House and Senate, be it hereby known to all, Massachusetts House of Representatives and Senate offers its sincerest congratulations to Frida Lynn Malone in recognition of Kwanzaa Community Award 2020-25. The entire membership extends its very best wishes for continued success in all endeavors that this be presented by myself and State Representative Orlando Ramos. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She knows I don't want to have a few words, but I just want to thank the Kwanzaa Collective for this honor. I really appreciate it, and I definitely am a person. I may have a big mouth and I may be bossy, but I'm definitely a behind the scenes leader. I'm not usually out front. It's not where I look to be. But I thank you very much for this honor and for this award. Thank you so much.
Yes. Oh, and the mayor. And the mayor would like to read his proclamation as well.
Thank you, Frida. And first of all, Frida, and I hope your dad is feeling better. My best to Rep Swan also. And we're joined by State Representative Orlando Ramos. Frida has been a longtime member also of my Springfield Parking Authority, too, and I deeply appreciate that. And I know the L, her middle name stands for Lynn, but she's quintessential behind the scenes about getting the job done. So the L stands for logistics, and she's very, very good with that. And recently we just did the toy drive with Tika Jones at the Mass Mutual Center. Tremendous success, and the NAACP had a huge presence there. And I think we served upwards of 4,000 children and families. It was very, very very heartwarming on that. So we're happy, and joined by your brother Bishop Swan and your son Sequoia's part of my administration. Shay's part of I have two Shays for the price of one. Shay Swan, my old running mate at the South End Community Center too. So the Swan family has an indelible mark and continues that mark in the community, and we deeply appreciate that. So just have a short little citation for you. I know how you don't like the spotlight, and we're keeping you up here, but it's well deserved. Okay. City of Springfield, Massachusetts mayoral citation honoring the 2025 Kwanzaa Impact honoree, Frida Malone. I, Dominic J. Sarno, Mayor of the City of Springfield, do hereby confer upon you this citation in recognition of your service and commitment to the community. Your tireless efforts amplify the African American perspective have not gone unnoticed, as Ayanna indicated. I wish to acknowledge, recognize, and thank you for your dedication toward empowering our community, and I am proud to join with you today with the Springfield Kwanzaa Collective in wishing you good health and congratulations as we celebrate you as the 2025 Kwanzaa Impact honoree. And I wrote here, good health and God bless. And I have a P.S. Hello and good health to your dad, too. Congratulations, Frida. She can't wait to escape.
No, you need to give me a hug. All right, let's give Miss Frida Malone another well-deserved round of applause. And so at this time, we're going to be recognizing our second honoree, Mr. Donnie Wright. And so Donnie Wright is a prominent vocalist and community figure in Springfield, widely recognized for his contributions to the local music scene. He's also part of the Intervision community, which he is the founder and creator of the empowerment zone at the Intercity event there. And he's also been recognized through DBN Hometown Love Award. He is also an active member of the I Found Light Again Against Odds, participating in their local charity events. He's also being seen all around the city for not only his photography, but also his interviewing skills and his community cultural events as well. And so we thank Donnie for his commitment to Springfield, for his outspokenness, for his wanting to see young people survive, for his Stop the Violence events that he does in the summer. We appreciate all that he does for our city, and we see him, we recognize him, and on today, we acknowledge him with the Community Kwanzaa Impact Award today. And we'd like to have State Representative and Jake Oliveira come up and give him his proclamation.
On behalf of myself and Senator Oliveira, I want to congratulate Mr. Wright for this award. Very, very well-deserved award for all of his contributions to the city of Springfield. Be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives and the Massachusetts State Senate offer sincere congratulations to Donnie Wright in recognition of the Kwanzaa Community Award 2025. The entire membership extends its very best wishes for and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all your endeavors. Congratulations, and thank you for everything that you do.
And now we'll have the mayor come up and give the proclamation from the city of Springfield.
Thank you, Ayanna. Donnie, powerful singer, always very emotional when he sings, and especially when you sing that national anthem too. So Donnie, we appreciate all your community efforts here. So we have an official citation for you. Let me get my cheaters out again. And there's two other awardees. Ayanna's indicated to me that they are under the weather. We hope they feel better. That's Emma Burke and Tiffany Alicia, and I'll leave you those citations there. Congratulations on their award. City of Springfield, Massachusetts mayoral citation honoring the 2025 Kwanzaa Impact honoree, Donnie Wright. And he'll sing you a song, too. I, Dominic J. Sarno, Mayor of the City of Springfield, do hereby confer upon you this citation, recognition of your service and commitment to the community. Your tireless efforts to amplify African American perspective have not gone unnoticed. I wish to acknowledge, recognize, and thank you for your dedication toward empowering our community. I am proud to join with the Springfield Kwanzaa Collective in wishing you good health and congratulations as we celebrate you as a 2025 Kwanzaa Impact honoree, and signed by myself, Mayor Dominic J. Sarno, and hand wrote here, good health and God bless. Donnie, congratulations.
I am so grateful to the City of Springfield, Mayor Dominic Sarno, and to the Kwanzaa Collective and Ayanna Crawford. You know, I just want to say that, as Ms. Malone said, we need behind the scenes people, but we also need people that are out in the front, that are not afraid, you know, to tell about the mistakes that they have made in life. And I want to be one of those people. I want to take that hit. I want to tell people and the young people how, you know, I started using drugs when I was 8 years old. I want to tell them how I became an alcoholic by the time I was 12. I want to tell them how I was kicked out of school in the 7th grade because I got busted by the DEA for selling drugs. I want to tell them about how I spent many of my life in prison, incarcerated, trying to understand how I got there. And I want to be that blueprint. I want to, not just for African American children, but for all children, all races, all colors, and let them know that you don't have to be like me. You don't have to follow in my footsteps. But now I'm asking them to follow in my footsteps and use me as a blueprint so you can understand what you can be and what you can achieve. Because the Inner Vision Empowerment and Consulting Center is about teaching our young people, people in general, about the power that we have within to overcome. The prayers from a praying mother, those things mean something. Our young people are growing up without morals, values, and ethics, and we wonder why they're running around carrying guns and acting like they don't have any sense. Well, guess what? They don't. If you don't have any morals, if you don't have any values, if you don't have any ethics, you have no foundation upon which to stand to make good decisions. So I created this program so young people can see that they can be somebody and they don't have to go to prison and they don't have to fall into the pitfalls that our society has set up for them. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's give both of those honorees another well-deserved round of applause. And as the mayor stated, we did have two other honorees, and we'd like to, on behalf of both of them, the Kwanzaa Collective will collect their awards for them. Emma Burke, who is the Regional Director for Vitra Health, and also Tiffany Alicia, who is the Executive Director for the Springfield Cultural Collective. And so we wanted to recognize both of them and acknowledge them on today, but unfortunately they could not be here with us, but we will make sure that they get these honors in the future. And so as we sort of finish the program today, this is our mini program before tomorrow. We want to end with some more of our African Latino bamba at this time. So we're going to bring back Brenda Lease and Saul and their children to present us with our last performance.
We're asking if anyone who can be able to please stand and join us to dance together. Yolanda will be taking out for the dance. If you don't want to, just tell her no. But with that pretty face, I think. I think yeah.
So we want to say thank you to everyone for coming on today. This has been a wonderful, wonderful presentation. We thank the mayor, the senators, State Representative Orlando Ramos, Bamba Key, all the awardees. Jen, thank you so much for being here, and all of our media always for showing up and being able to present Kwanzaa to our city. So thank you all. Happy Kwanzaa, and don't forget to come on tomorrow, the Boys and Girls Club, 100 Acorn Street, for a Kwanzaa celebration. Thank you. She loves you. Celebration tomorrow? Yep, 100 Acorn Street.